Hello, I am Holly Rader, and today we will be printing pictures from your computer. And we will get started as soon as I can access. All right. Again, I'm Holly Rader, and this is a tutorial on printing pictures from your computer. There are a few things that you might use or you might need in order to print the pictures. You may be, of course, you're going to need a camera or at some point, but you may be printing from a computer with a data cable, or you may be using a USB drive that you have photos stored on, or you may have your photos on a memory card and you'll be using a card reader. Also, of course, you're going to need paper. There are different types of paper that you might use depending on the quality of photos that you're wanting to print. There is photo paper you can buy, and there are different levels of that. Or if you're just printing a flyer or something, you can use just regular printer paper. But it would be a good idea to go ahead and have that ready and for whatever project that you're working on, have that prepared. All right, so if you're printing from the camera, if you have your photos on a camera, you're going to have your data cable plugged into both the computer and your camera, or you may just be using a memory card and your card reader, and that would plug directly into the USB port on your computer. Your card reader may look like just a single reader for an SD card. That is pretty standard. Something like you see here, the blue SD card. Or you may have a different size card from your camera. You may have a card reader like the one on the top left that has different slots. Be sure and look at your reader to make sure you get the card in the correct slot. Now you're going to go to, once you have your camera plugged in or your card reader plugged into your USB port on your computer, you're going to go to your file menu and find that device. So you can see here, I have my D50 Nikon camera, but you also might look for your, it might be a SanDisk or a Memorex, whatever brand your memory device is. So you're going to click on that, and then when that window opens up, click on the photo that you want. You'll double click on that or right click and open. So we've chosen this photo of a creek taken in the Smoky Mountains. Actually, it's in Cherokee, North Carolina. And if you double click on that, you'll see up at the top, you have options for print, for edit and create. You might want to go there first and do a little bit of checking. You'll see at the top right corner there's a little arrow. And what I decided to do here was take that, you click on it, left click on it, and then drag it over. And that will crop your photo to the section of the photo that you want to print if you don't want to print the whole thing. You can also, so I'm sorry for this being blurry, but you can also change the lighting or the color, the clarity. There was a red eye setting. There's some different things that you can do from that. It's just a basic editing program that is on your computer if you're using Microsoft-based computer program. So then you're going to want to go to print. Just in case. Let's see. All right. And in the top left-hand corner, you're going to choose which printer. You may have different printers installed. You may have a printer that's specifically for photos, a LaserJet, or something that does better with photos than just a regular printer. So you're going to want to go in there and choose. There may be several options, there may not be, but you're going to want to select the one you'd like to use. Go down through and check on your paper tray, your paper size, your paper type. Remember we talked about that, whether you're using the regular paper, cardstock, printer paper. It makes a difference how it prints out on the thickness and the quality of paper, if it's a smooth paper. Here's some examples: glossy, colored, thick paper, thicker paper, thin paper, lots of options there. You also have your photo size, page margins, and fit would be fill the page, or you may want to, I believe the photo that I have was going to have the same integrity. Sometimes if you click fill, it may warp your photo some, but just look at your preview over on the right side, over in this section, and make sure that it looks the way that you want it to look before you print. And then you will click print. And there, yep, there we go. And there you have it. You've printed a photo. Thanks a lot. We'll see you next time.